Hey everybody, this is Liz with Connecting Threads, and I am here with another one of Connecting Threads' favorite sewing notions. Now today I'm going to be showing you how to apply Cluck Sew's diagonal seam tape to your sewing machine. Now if you've got some patterns that have a lot of half square triangles, this is one of those things that's really going to make sure that you have crisp, straight seams down the diagonal of your half square triangles. It can also help with a whole bunch of other styles of blocks, and so it's very easy to apply. I'm going to walk you through making sure that it's straight on your machine, and I'll give you a couple of tips as we go. When you're ready to apply your diagonal seam tape to your machine, I recommend that you have the tape as well as a pair of scissors and a ruler to make sure that it's straight. Now, some machines will have a ruler onto the edge, front edge right here, that will tell you exactly where the seam would hit zero. This machine doesn't have that, and I specifically chose it for that purpose so that I can show you how to make sure that it's straight. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our tape and we're gonna pull it out. Now, one of the things that you'll notice is on the tape, there is a red line down the center. This is going to be our needle line. This is what we're gonna line up with our needle on the machine. And then on each side, there is a 1/4 inch line right here in black. And so these two outside lines are a really great way to make sure that this seam tape is straight with your machine. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the end right here. Now remember, this is like a washi tape, so it's repositionable. So if you screw up the first time around, it's no worry. You can always lift it right back up after you press it down, and it comes right off. So don't worry if it's a little fidgety. You're going to be able to reposition it if you need to. So what I like to do is first, I want to make sure that I drop my needle down so I know exactly where that needle is hitting, and we're going to line it up with this red line. Let's go ahead and drop the needle down right here. So now we've got a little bit more of a clear idea of where that needle is. Then we're going to take our tape and we're going to take that blunt end and we're going to line it up with the needle. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take the tape and we're going to pull it straight out and press down. Now washi tape, because it is repositionable, sometimes you have to kind of give it a good press down to make sure that it stays. Then we're going to go ahead and before we cut, we're going to measure this to make sure that it lines up perfectly right here. So take your ruler, and one of the upsides of this machine here is we can go ahead and right on the edge of this silver right here, we're going to use this line to make sure that its perpendicular red line is straight. So we take this ruler and we're going to take the edge of where the needle is and pop it right up against the tip of our ruler. Then we're going to line up the bottom right here to make sure that it's nice and straight. And then we're going to make sure that that red line matches perpendicularly. So if you have to lift it up, you can go ahead and adjust. We could, if we needed to, if it was a little left or right, we can always kind of smidge it left or right here. Once it pops down, all you need to do is trim, and you can pop it right on the front. Now, if you ever need to move this line, or if you ever want to replace it, I recommend replacing it after every project, or you'll notice that this goes right over where the bobbin is. So if you have to change your bobbin, you're probably gonna have to pop this off. But because it's a washi tape, it is really easy to just pull up and take off. So if you need to go and you need to readjust, you can pull it back out and start again. So this is one of my favorite tools. I have it on all of my machines, and it's really gonna help you make sure that you get those nice, crisp, straight lines when you're doing half square triangles.